What's up, folks? All right, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's just hot. Yeah, my milk is hot. Making myself. Here's a little messy today. I just been home and chilling. I'm making myself some hot cocoa with milk. Oh yes, sir. That's gonna be tasty. I'm gonna get it done here. And good. All right, gotta set this down for a second. Sorry, you get to you get to see nothing. That stuff, it's kind of foggy. Let me clean it. All right, I suppose that's fine. So, actually, let's go sit down. I'll do this over there. Spoon, stuff. Let's go. What am I going to talk about today? Well, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I'm not making super fancy cocoa, just cocoa that's good enough. Cocoa that's good enough. Let's, how about you go up a little bit? Yeah, there you go. All right. My light on. I'm lit up. So, y'all see? Well, it's an ad right now. We'll get that out of there in a minute. On TV, I just finished watching Home Alone. Love that. And now I'm watching Gremlins. Did y'all know Gremlins is on the Disney Channel now? They have aliens, predators. It's all Disney Channel. It's weird to me. Hot cocoa with the powder. Not real chocolate because I'm not being super fancy. I cooked my steak and lobster deal that I know y'all probably saw. And it was tasty. And now I'm doing my hot chocolate thing with no alcohol in it. I will drink some bourbon and Coke later. Okay, come on, break up. Oh, that's a bubble. Gotta let this cool off a little bit. So what I want to talk about today, I was watching Home Alone and I'm sitting there and I'm laughing because I'm kind of like, God, that's good. I haven't had hot cocoa in a long time, and I realized it the other day, and I was like, I gotta go get some, man. So I was watching Home Alone, and I'm like, I'm kind of like him. I'm home alone on Christmas. Now, I'm not being attacked by any nefarious people or anything like that, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a very Christmassy person anymore. I used to be. And like when I was a kid, as far back as I can remember, I'd wake up on, actually it would be Thanksgiving Day after we ate. We had our little family get together thing, we'd eat. And I would then, I think I need to plug my DJI in. Will it charge while I don't know. We'll see if it does it. It's 20%. I'd wake up on Thanksgiving Day and I would decorate the whole house, like the whole house. And I did it by myself. I like doing it by myself. I love the decorating. And now you see, like in my apartment, like I don't have any Christmas stuff, none. And it's not because I have like some kind of weird disdain for Christmas. I used to always say like I hate holidays. I wasn't always like that. It was just when I was an adult, I started to hate holidays. And by holidays, I mostly meant like Thanksgiving and Christmas. And like the big get together and the spend the money holidays, which is most holidays these days. You know, St. Patty's Day, I don't really care. You know, when I was younger, I liked St. Patty's Day, go out and drink, have fun. Cool. That is so good. I'm gonna drink that whole box this week. But I think what made me eventually just get sick of Christmas was when I was married and then, eventually had a kid. And then a while later divorced. But when I was married, like, or when we were together, before we were married too. But we would pack up all this stuff and spend all this money buying presents and traveling, and we had to get a hotel and spend all this gas money, and like I was not making a lot of money. We would drive down to South Carolina. We lived in North Carolina. We'd drive basically near Charlotte, so about 4 hours away, and I would have to be off work for however many days to like go travel and be with family. And I'm just like, the whole time I was like, this is not fun to me. This is not fun. And it was just overwhelming. I was always broke. Every Christmas would roll around and we would spend so much money. And it wasn't because I was terrible with money. It was just like, had to do the thing, right? And it got to a point where I just hated it. I hated Christmas. And then when I got into trucking, I'd be out on the road and not making any money. I'd be stuck away from home, and it would just piss me off. So over, basically since like 2012, I have hated Christmas. Like, after I got, divorced, I ended up in a relationship for 2 years. Had 2 Christmases with this woman, and both of them were kind of just hectic and stressful. And I'm like, maybe Christmas isn't for me. But I don't think that's it. Over the last few years, I don't think that's it. Because once I moved out here in 2023, January of 23, so I've been here almost 3 years now. Almost 3 years. In like a week, it'll be 3 years. And since then, I've spent every single Christmas alone. I haven't been dating anybody on Christmas. I haven't had to spend money. I haven't traveled back home for Christmas because that's in North Carolina. That's a long ways away. And I've been so completely fine with it. Peace. It's peaceful. And I think that's what it was. I wanted peace. I wanted my time off for holidays to be peaceful. And I'm not sitting here saying, okay, be single. Screw your family. Don't go see your family. Don't do anything for Christmas because peace is the only option. I don't think that's it. If you like going out to see your family, go ahead and do that. Oh, I'm wearing a shirt. It's wanted. Harry Martin. Home Alone. I got this shirt at Five Below a long time ago. See, I'm festive in a way. If you legitimately enjoy going out to see your family for Christmas and spending time with everybody and doing the presents thing, and you don't mind spending the money, by all means, go do it. If that makes you happy. It didn't make me happy when I was an adult. When I was a kid, I loved it. But I think that's what it is. It's for kids. All the lights. I like the decorations. If tomorrow I'll probably go out and buy myself a Christmas tree and some garlands and lights and things so that I can decorate next year. The thing is, I just haven't cared because I'm alone on Christmas all the time. And I'm not saying that as a complaint. It's just, I've made that choice to have my peace over anything. And my life has gotten better. I think my health has gotten better physically and mentally. And I'm not saying that's what you should do, but it worked for me. But I started thinking, while I was watching Home Alone, is like, if you have family around for Christmas and you enjoy being with them and you got your friends nearby and you get the presents. I haven't gotten a Christmas present in 4 years. I haven't gotten a Christmas present. I didn't get one in 2022 because I broke up with that girl in the late summer, and I was alone that Christmas too. So that was the first Christmas I was alone for my entire life. Literally my whole life. That was the first Christmas I was alone. I spent 2 Christmases in combat zones, but I was with my squad mates. And that Christmas was so peaceful. But if you got your family and your friends, and you're getting the presents and you're having fun, and you're going out to see the lights, and you've got the decorations and all the Christmas movies, and everybody around you laughing and jaw jacking and, you know, catching up on the year. Don't take that for granted. Like, just don't. If you have that, cherish it. A lot of people don't have that. I don't have it, mostly by choice, but I've also made some decisions that got me here where I didn't plan on being in this kind of position and being alone on Christmas all the time. But I do enjoy it. It's peaceful. I get to do what I want and spend my day how I want. But if you've got all of that, you don't want it to go away. Because I do miss it. You know, I'm, in a way, miss having a lot of people around. I don't miss the stress and the money and spending the money and traveling and all that. I wish it was more restful. But, I don't know, having the people around, like, I miss that. And I'm not depressed. I'm not, like, I don't feel lonely or anything like that. I don't know, I look back and I'm like, man, I should have appreciated that more. Because I don't know, man, like I don't think I've ever spent a Christmas with like traditional family. Well, no, not that. I'm trying to put it into words. When I was married, we weren't married for a long time. Then we were married, but we didn't get married for love. There was a different reason. I've explained that in a past video. But it was like, I never really spent a Christmas with like just what was my family. Even though I had a kid and a wife. But it wasn't like we weren't married for love, and we always went down for her family, and we would all get together, and it was just stressful. And like me and my daughter, we would leave. We would go to the car because it was just too much. It was overwhelming for both of us. So I think that was the precursor. Is like, hey, you value peace more. And some people are like, oh, well, why haven't you flown home? Why haven't you gone to see your kid? Because I would typically try to go see her on a Christmas or her birthday, and both of those days are times where her and her mom would go to their family, and for some reason her mom just doesn't want me to go to see her. Then we broke up fine, you know. It's not like we had some weird fight. It was just we split, and she just doesn't want me around on her birthday or Christmas, which is, it's always been weird to me, and that kind of does piss me off when I think about it. And I try to go on other times, and she makes it kind of hard to see my kid. And that's the only person I want to go see on Christmas, like, is my kid. And I haven't seen her on a Christmas since 2018. And that's the one thing that gets on my nerves. And I've tried, I gave up. I gave up trying to go see her on Christmas. I could still go see my grandma, my big brother, but they don't really do Christmas stuff anymore. And right now, my grandma's husband is going through some health issues, so they're probably not doing much of anything right now either. I don't know. In 2022, I lied. 2022, I was not alone for Christmas. I did go down to North Carolina, and I spent time with my friends. One of my best friends, or a couple of my best friends, we went down there, and we just had Christmas together. That was a good Christmas. That was a really good Christmas. Just drinking and eating and just having fun. I wish that's what it always was, but I don't have friends here. That's not to say I won't make friends here. But I also work alone. I work as a trucker. Once I get into doing music videos of real estate and stuff like that, and if I join the Air Force, Air National Guard, then I'll make new friends, and I'll have friends around for Christmas. Maybe I'll spend time with them. But for now, it's just peaceful, man. Like, I watch these movies, play guitar, cook myself food, and play video games on Christmas. That's what I've done the past few years. And I swear, man, like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. But I still think I took for granted having friends and family around. So don't do that. I can't say I regret it, but I do miss it. I don't regret it. I made conscious decisions to value my peace over all else, really, all else. That takes a little bit of selfishness and sacrifice. And I made that decision, and it's been healthy for me. But don't take it for granted if you've got that, you know. If you've got toxic people in your life, you should cut that out. That's not good for you. But that's it. My little DJI stand's about to die. I gotta charge it up. And I'm gonna unmute Gremlins because they haven't shown up just yet. But they're about to. And I love Gremlins. I don't like the victim complex Gremlins or the liberal Gremlins. Y'all have a good one.